Hello, hi friend. This is Rahul. Welcome to Reliable Immigration Guide. Today, we have my one of my friend. His name is June, and thank you, June, for having
Oh, you're welcome.
and giving us a time and a moment. And yeah, he's here since last
2006.
2006, last 14 years. So he knows better than anybody. That's what I think, because he does have a really good experience how to live in Canada and what are the challenges he faced, and how he can recommend us or to the new immigrant, right? So I will ask you a few questions regarding your jobs and lifestyle in Canada, and then family, and the channel motto is like immigration pathway, like how you came as a Canada in Canada, then how much time it took to get PR and the citizenship and all. Question to Junior is like, on which visa you visited Canada, or you came to Canada?
Actually, I came here 2006 with the 2006 with a work permit visa.
Okay.
Yeah, so I applied in the Philippines and then
Oh.
I processed my visa. I
Okay.
applied to immigration.
Oh, immigration. So
And
you
then after
you
that-
hired an agent, right?
Yeah, once I got the visa,
Yep.
so I phoned my employer that I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay. So that's what the question some of the viewers are asking. Do some of the agents saying we will give you a work permit in while they are not in Canada? Is that true, or you get only visa to travel Canada, and once you land in Canada, then only your immigration officer will print out the work permit for you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They don't give you.
They don't give you the
in
work
back
permit, only the visa just to enter in Canada.
Canada, okay.
And then once you get to the entry point of Canada, anywhere in Canada, like
Yeah.
for example in Vancouver or
Yeah.
in Toronto,
Yeah.
they will give you the work permit
Work
on
permit.
how many years
Yeah,
on your contract.
yeah, okay.
Before they're calling it LMO,
LMO. Now
labor
it's
labor
LMI.
market opinion, but now it's LMIA.
So that's a major information. Before the name was LMO, and now this is LMI, Labor Market Impact Assessment.
Mhm.
So this is something new, right? But that's the
Yeah.
same thing,
They're,
right?
they're just the same.
Same, yeah, yeah. And how many years you worked on work permit? Like, was it for 1 year or 2 year?
For me, because there's like, I went home after 1 year.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
went up after 1 year and then I stayed there in the Philippines for 9 months.
Oh, okay.
That's why my application for permanent residence get too long.
So this
But
is the
since
thing. Yeah.
the time I applied it,
Yeah.
maybe only 11 months.
Oh, okay. So you applied for a permanent residence application, and
Yeah.
within 11 months, within
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah, within a year,
you
yeah,
got
within a
approved
year,
and
yeah.
everything was done. Okay.
Yeah.
So it took 11 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it depends on the load of the immigration.
That's right. The volume of the applications,
Yeah,
right?
the volume.
So the process may change, right?
Yeah.
Like it might be 10 months, 11
Exactly,
or 13 or
yeah.
15, right? Before you came to Canada, was anybody recommended you, or that was your dream, or you know about the country, or do you know about the process and the immigration?
Actually, I just knew Canada because of my brother-in-law.
Oh,
He came in Manitoba.
oh, Manitoba.
And then, he said, if you want to go to Canada, just give me the resume. I'm going to apply it to my employer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
what I
that
get.
was before
Yeah.
14, 15 years before.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But
Okay.
now, you need to go some, I think, agency or something like that.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah,
us, it's a different way.
Yeah.
Because you can talk to the employer without any agency
Oh,
or
before.
representative.
Oh, okay. So that's the major
it's like a
major
direct,
difference, right?
It's a direct hiring.
Direct hiring, yeah.
Yeah.
And was any employer used to charge you for giving a work permit?
No.
No.
That's a good thing in our, the time we apply.
Yeah.
They will supply all the documents.
Oh, okay.
And then you will just submit it to the immigration.
Immigration.
So the only money I spend is for my own medical.
That's it.
Yeah, medical
Okay.
expense.
So yeah. But nowadays, what I was getting on emails and everything, they are saying, oh, once you go to the agency, they always say, oh, it's really easy, and we will send you to Canada within a few months or anything. The process will be like this and this. But when I got all the information from my viewers, they are saying, oh, they just give you all the information before. Then after that, you need to pay $1,500 or $2,000. But then after that, you never get any call. Like
Yeah.
that's how they are doing it.
Actually, if you are good in papers, you can apply by yourself.
That's right.
You can go to cic.gc.ca.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You can check the checklist.
Yeah.
What do they need in applying,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a visa
Yeah.
or your permanent residence card?
Yeah.
It's everything is in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just follow the link.
Yeah.
on the cic.gc.ca.
So this is the best example, guys. That's why we are here, and this is the motto of our channel, that you can do by yourself. We don't need an agent, but you need to go through with all the checklist, as June mentioned, and he knows every whole process since last 15 years. So that's why he's the best example for our channel, and he's the most important guest, because he knows how the process runs and what we need. In Canada, you don't need an agent. If you have good with the documents, whatever June said, you are good to go. That
Exactly.
they don't need anything extra. If they're asking for 10 documents, submit 10 documents, and you are good to go, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And like, I know you did it by your employer and everything, but nowadays, how you recommend people about finding a good agent for the immigration if they wanted to go with the agent? Because most of the people are busy with their work, they can't,
exactly.
they don't know much about immigration process. So what do you recommend?
If you want to use like a representative or like agency,
Yeah.
actually it's a big help for you as well, but you need to pay. They said it's money talks.
Money talk.
Once you have your money to pay that agent,
Yeah.
they will do everything for you. But remember, all the documents you're going to supply, it's all your job.
That's right.
You will collect everything, and then the agent, they will just submit it.
That's right.
They will just submit it,
Yeah.
and then you need to pay.
So you pay for just for submission.
Exactly.
Right? So that's the thing. Like, they give you all the checklist, whatever the checklist Canada government needs it. And then you gather all the documents for yourself, and you give them money and documents just to submit your application, right? They don't have any right to say, oh, you will proceed and you will be fine. They don't have any rights about visa. They don't have anything know that your visa process or the application is going to grant. Some of the agents, they say, oh, once you have with us, we have 100% formula, and we know how to apply for visa, and you will get 100% visa.
Yeah.
But which is wrong, right?
Yeah, before I forget, maybe it's a case-to-case scenario,
Yeah.
If you have a problem with your application, and the last resort is applying like humanitarian program,
Yeah.
maybe that's the time to go to the legal assistance.
Legal assistance, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that they can expedite the process of your papers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Something like that,
Yeah.
because-
This is the good tip. This is the good tip. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we're not living in here, we have no idea what's the right thing to do.
That's right.
But if the legal or the lawyers, because they studied here,
Yeah.
they know what to do, especially if you're applying like humanitarian
Yeah.
program, because
Yeah.
that's the last
Yeah.
resort.
Yeah. And if you have any friends or family or any relatives,
Mm.
you always need to talk to them what is right and what is wrong about the immigration process, and how they can scrutinize the employer. Is that the right person that he's going to hire me? Is there any legal business is running in the town or
Yeah,
something
you
like
need
that,
to-
right?
You need to check that too,
Yeah, yeah.
because sometimes, I'm not saying all the agencies or company, they're helping.
That's right.
Sometimes they're like scammer, or
Scammers,
they
yeah.
just need money,
Yeah, yeah.
After you pay like 1,500,
Yeah.
you cannot hear anything about
That's
from
right.
them,
Yeah, yeah.
So it's better for you to seek help
Yeah.
from relatives and friends,
Yeah.
if this agency is real.
Yeah, yeah. And nowadays we have a Facebook, so we can join the group.
Yeah.
We can find out where we want to group or where we want to go and apply. And most important question everybody asks: how to find the jobs in Canada? What do you recommend? Which are the websites, or how you can say, oh, these are the jobs available? Yes or no? How we can scrutinize that?
Actually, some of our friends here, they're just asking some of the Filipinos that are here already.
Already, yeah.
If their company are hiring, just to make it sure
Yeah.
that the company is
hiring.
there.
Yeah, is there. Yeah.
Is there, because
Yeah.
sometimes lots of agencies, they will give you a visa to go here in Canada, but when you get here,
There is no company like
there's
that.
no employer.
Yeah, there is no employer.
So that's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's
it's
right.
better for you just to ask friends, to make it sure.
Always, like friends, or we are here, or we have a group on Facebook where we can chat, and
Yeah.
we can make sure every city somebody will be there, and they can find it on Google too, right? And the website, I can say, we recommend Indeed.com or Indeed.ca, right? You can find the jobs. Is there any job availability? And then Kijiji.
Yeah, Kijiji,
That's the
yeah.
best website for Canada to find anything. Like if you want home, if you want job, if you want anything. So these are the websites.
Yeah.
The next question is, so June, what is the comparison? You only worked in Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Did you work any other country?
No.
Philippines and Canada.
Philippines only and Canada.
Canada. Okay. So what is the lifestyle difference like with compared to with respect to work, with respect to people here, with respect to colleague at work? What is
Yeah.
the difference you found here?
For me, based on my work experience in the Philippines,
Yeah.
I have a good employer too because I work in Cargill.
Oh,
In
okay.
the Philippines,
Calgary. Okay, yeah.
But there's a big difference when it comes to like health or hospitalization. In Canada, it's all free.
That's good.
That's why we're lucky.
Yeah.
My whole family,
Yeah.
we are living now in here in Canada, so
Yeah.
we are proud because every single cent the government will pay for that.
That's
the
right.
hospital.
Yeah. Oh,
Not compared to Philippines, if you don't have your insurance plan, you need to pay from your own pocket.
that's right. So
No.
they do charge us taxes here in Canada. People talk about lots of taxes, but this is the best way you can earn money, you can save money, whatever the money you get every month. But you are covered for hospitals. You are covered
Exactly.
for any medical expenses, right? You
Exactly.
don't have to worry about we should have this much of amount of money in your bank because
Yeah.
if something goes wrong, we need to have that money because everybody they don't buy insurance,
Exactly.
health insurance,
Yeah.
right? And what is the comparison with the education education policies here in Canada?
The education, if you compare in the Philippines, here it's free.
Yeah,
Especially for the small kids.
Yeah.
And if they're planning to go to universities, there's a program in Canada like student loan,
yeah,
so they can support themselves. After a few years, they can pay that loan. With
Yeah.
a minimal interest rate.
interest rate. Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's good for the kids.
Yeah.
That's why for me, I rather stay here in Canada, not only for me, for the
for
kids.
the next
Yeah.
future, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I was when I was talking to him before capturing the moment. June was saying that why he came to Canada because I'm not thinking about myself. The
Yeah,
life is going to
exactly.
be really simple and really good here that he knows. But he's thinking about his next future, his next generation. What he's going to do for his generation. He's gonna do right thing by educating his next generation with the good education
Exactly.
education system, right? So do you happen to have any complaints from your kids or anything like okay in my school nobody is keeping attention on my baby or my kids that they are not that good or something like that, or how they do it here?
The only complaint I heard to them sometimes the weather. It's cold, but
Cold.
we can adjust with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can wear jackets.
multiple jackets, yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice in Canada.
Yeah.
As I tell
You are living here since last 14-15 years and you're living with the local people because you work in city area but you live in countryside area. So how do you differ, how do you feel with living within the local people here?
for me, especially me, I'm living in a small town. So it's a quiet town, peaceful place, nice people,
Yeah.
and lots of jobs.
That's right. That's the thing. Whatever June is saying, there is nothing like if you have a small town, but people will be less, population will be less, but
Exactly.
job opportunities are there, and they are there for permanent, right?
Yeah.
They are not going to say, hey, you don't come from tomorrow, right?
As long as you're not choosy,
Yeah.
lots of job.
Yeah.
The important here in Canada, any kind of job, as long as you have the income, you need to survive.
That's right.
Any kind of job, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And what about the pay scale here? Like, how do you compare? Like, if I do any other job or if I'm doing something else, we get same salary, right? Like minimum wages are there, right?
Yeah, minimum. But the salary here compared to our country, like in the Philippines, the per day salary, it's not enough to buy your own food on that day.
Oh,
But here in Canada, your pay for the day, it's good enough to buy your food for that day.
that's right. And you
Yeah.
can buy whatever you want, right?
Yeah,
You don't
and-
have to think about your food. Oh, am
Exactly.
I going to spend this much of money for my food or something
Yeah.
like that, right?
The food of the rich here is
Yeah.
the same with our food.
That's right. Yeah. That's a good quality of lifestyle here in
Exactly.
Canada, right? When you came to Canada, right from like last night was you were in Philippines, you travel here, you came right after the second or 2-3 days traveling, you came to Canada. What are the challenges you faced when you came across like you came from Philippines and to Canada? What are the challenges? What are the differences you faced here?
Number one challenging for me is I'm leaving my family, of course.
Yeah.
I've been away from them like 4 years. It's so hard for me. But if you're thinking the future of the kids again,
Yeah, future for the next generation.
you
Yeah.
will do everything. Even you are homesick or you're gonna miss them,
Yeah.
you will do it for them.
Yeah.
You know, just forget yourself.
Yeah.
That's
And
the number
how
one thing.
how many months, how many years? Are you talking about months or weeks or years that you were feeling really difficult while going at work or talking with the people, or
You
you
know,
felt?
this the good thing. You know, once you get in the place and you will get the new friends.
Yeah.
Maybe the adjustment period is only 2 to 3 months
That's right.
maximum.
Yeah. Just to know the
Yeah,
name, know
and then
them,
after
yeah.
that 3 months you're all good. You
All
know,
good, right?
nothing to worry or there's no more homesick. You know.
That's right. Yeah. Good. And June, my next question is like, how how do you rate a lifestyle of Canada compared to the other countries? I know you have friends here and there, Philippines or any other countries, or Australia, New Zealand, or some other countries or Gulf countries like Dubai or something like. But how do you recommend people why Canada is best place to immigrate and for immigration and for immigrant compared to the other countries?
You know, based on my experience, you know, Canada is best, but be aware, you know, if you're planning to go here, just remember, if you want to get a good life, don't spend credit cards or don't live with a debt, you know, so that
This is a secret tips.
yeah,
This is a
nothing to
secret
worry
tips, guys.
because
Like,
everything in here you can apply a credit card anywhere.
yeah,
They will give you a credit card,
yeah,
but after at the end of the month or at the end of the year,
yeah.
you need to pay for that.
That's right.
That's why some people are struggling with their life here in Canada
That's right.
because lots of debts. You can get everything. You can get a new car, you can get a new house,
Yeah,
but sometimes your income is not enough.
yeah,
So it's better for you just enjoy it
that's right.
day
Yeah,
by day what you have.
yeah,
Enjoy the money that you have.
yeah, yeah.
Some simple like that, you
Yeah.
know, so that you can save your
That's
money.
right. Yeah, we need to save the money, right? Yeah. That's why we are living here. We
Yeah.
left our families
Yeah,
in
the
back
other
home.
people, that's why they cannot save money because they need to pay the credit
That's
cards
right. Every month.
every month.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't live with that kind of life.
Life, right? Yeah. And how do you dealt? How do you compare life in Canada in COVID-19 situation? Did any government help, or did we got like anything from your work or from the employer?
Actually, you know, if we will compare the health, like especially the COVID now, the pandemic, you know, the checkup or like the swab test,
Yep.
it's all free. You know, the government will pay for that.
From very first day, right?
Yeah, not comparing the other country, like in the Philippines, just for the swab test, you need to pay, I think, like 12,000 peso.
Yeah.
So that's a big money in the
Yeah.
Philippines, you know.
Yeah.
But
Same
here,
thing for me too. Like in back home too, you have to have a large amount of money you have to deposit first to get admit that
Yeah.
person, right?
Yeah, but here in Canada, it's totally different.
they're different, right?
Yeah,
they,
because
they,
they are-
they take care of the people who are
Yeah.
suffering with the COVID-19.
Exactly.
They take care of the whole family, and then what the government did, you stay home between that COVID-19 real crisis, and they used to pay.
They will pay you.
They pay you, yeah.
Yeah, like for example, the nurse or doctor, they will tell you, oh, you need to quarantine for 14 days.
Then what about my
You
work?
know, yeah, sometimes some people they're worried about that, but the government will pay you
That's
for
right.
that 14 days staying in your house.
Yeah, that's right. Stay safe, stay healthy,
Yeah.
and we don't worry about the money or whatever the basic needs
Yeah.
you needed. Government will pay you. So that's why the Canada is getting really better and better every day. And our cases, because we don't have any restrictions since June, right?
Exactly.
Everything is open. All the businesses are open, and people are going around. We are sitting outside. We are not in house. We are
Yeah,
just
we are
sitting
now
some
in campground, you know.
campground, and we are having a good chat. And it's really nice here. It was raining before, but now it's really windy and cold. But that's the weather of Canada. Like
Yeah.
you can have summer, winter, and rainy season, everything in 12 hours.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Last question, June. Like. Why you recommend Canada, and what you want to tell about Canada is the best country? What viewers wants to know that why Canada? Like,
For me, you know, I can say Canada is one of the best, you know, especially when it comes to the like pollution, because we're after our health.
that's right,
The pollution here is minimal,
minimal. Yeah.
you know, and then when it comes to jobs, nothing to worry about the jobs. Lots of jobs here.
Yeah, you need to be hard worker.
Yeah, you just need to be spend, you know, your time with that, work on it,
Yeah,
you know, and when it comes to education,
yeah,
you know, the kids are free,
Yeah,
and then there's a student loan on university.
that's right.
If you cannot afford to pay for that,
Yeah,
at least you can have the loan for the kids, you know.
that's right. So that's June investment. Why he came here? He is not come here just for himself. He is thinking
Yeah,
about
because
the
our life, you know,
life.
like me,
Yeah,
you know, maybe I will stay in this world for a couple of years more, but for my kids,
Yeah.
they want, you
yeah.
know,
They will appreciate his their dad that, oh, okay, he did a great decision to come down here. I know everybody had their bad life or bad time here in Canada, because once you leave your whole country, people and family, then you have to settle down here. You need to find everything.
Yeah.
Everything is new here, so it takes time. So that's my I wanted to send a message to my viewers that it will take some time. We need to have a patience. We need to learn everything, the culture and the working lifestyle and the lifestyle in Canada and everything. But we will get everything to know here. There is nothing like any differentiate in people or in community or something like that. Everything is similar here, and that's how the Canada is. So this is the major factor that affects, that creates the Canada is the best country in the world
exactly.
for the immigrants, for anybody.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, thank you so much, June, for
Oh,
your
no
time
problem.
and the
You're
moment,
welcome.
and thanks a lot for the time. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, thank you so much.